Learning Aruch HaShulchan, Chaim, Hilchos Rosh HaShanah, Siman, Tufkuf Pei Daled, 584. The first sit. On Shachris, we go into the Beis Medrash, Rosh Hashanah in the morning, and we start off the davening like every yontif. Now, many is to say Shia Yichud, Nam Zmiris, Shir Yom before Tefillah, he says. This is not according to Nusach Svarad. Shatz Loivish HaKittel. The Shlich Tzibur wears the kittel. By us, by Bostoner Rebbe, they all wear the kittel on Rosh Hashanah in the morning. You start off Adoin Olam, Benigun Shel Yom Neuroim. There's a special nigun for Adoin Olam. Adoin Olam. Then the Brochus, Psuki de Zimra, until HaMelech Yoshev. Then the first Shlich Tzibur goes away, because it's always nicer to have a few Shlich Tzibur. And the person who's going to take his place starts off by singing in his place and a very special, awesome nigun, which is Hamelach. He says one word with great sound, and then he walks over to the Omid and he continues just as everything else, as we did Arvis. And some people say in the Shachris Piyutim, and others don't. Every place is according to its minig. After the repetition of the Shlich Tzibur, you open the Oren, you say Avinu Malkeinu when it's a weekday. But you don't say Avinu Malkeinu Chotonu L'Fanecho. That's what you leave out. Nor do you say Kozveinu B'Tzei V'Slichu Mechilo, because you don't ask for forgiveness on Shabbat, on Rosh Hashanah. Loi Ki Ein Bo Namasim, nor the last Avinu Malkeinu, because we don't want to negate anything that we have. We have in the Machzerim that this is pointed out, although today people have forgotten about this halacha. They can say Kaddish Shalom. On Shabbos you don't say Avinu Malkeinu, you don't say Halal Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, because they are days of judgment, and therefore one does not say Halal. But it's interesting that in Rosh Hashanah people do daven with nigun. Now, one should stand when you say Avinu Malkeinu, and you should say Kale, end every torment and those who speak against us. Now the Kale you say with a patach ka, and a lamed b'tzeira lei. You say slach u'mechal, because mechilo is greater from forgiveness. And we say mechei, erase and remove. Chato'enu, our sins, upsha'enu, and our transgressions. And we say also kra roya together. Kra roya. We don't make a mistake between them, between kra and roya. This is the Mogen Avraham Sifkot and Gimel. And there are those who say you say roya gzar together. That's the Taz. And every place is according to the minig, and it's correct to say the prayers until at least midday. Then you read in the Torah the nigun of Yom Neroim in the parasha of Hashem Bogad Es Sorah, which is the HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The first day we read that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave Sorah Yitzchak. We read 5 people to the Aliyah. On Shabbos we have 7 people. And you say the Haftarah in Pinchas, B'Chodesh HaShvi, and in the Novi, Maftir is in Pinchas, B'Chodesh HaShvi, that's the Musaf. B'Novi, the beginning of Shmuel Vayish Echad B'nei Rosayim Tzofim, which is Hashonoh, and our prayers from where we learn that we have 9 brachas on Rosh Hashanah. Until Vayoram Kiam Mashiach, which is Dovad HaMelech. I mean, there are those who read, and they call up the person to read from the Torah, or to be given the aliyah from the Torah, the one who blows. And there are those who give it to the Shliach Tzibur. And there are places where, because the Beis Medrash needs money to run itself, therefore you give it to we sell it. That's what Rabbeinu Abishaysev writes in Siv Gimel, that people who are in jail You don't bring them a Sefer Torah, you have Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. And this is explained in Kuf Lamed Hey Sif Lamed as to why this is the case. Sif Daladi says, if the Milah happens on Rosh Hashanah, you circumcise the child after Kriyas HaTorah before blowing the shofar, and so answered Avinu Gershom or Agoylo that there's no bris milah, there's no shofar, and therefore we need to be Jewish to blow the shofar. Also, milah regarding shofar is considered more often because it happens more often than Rosh Hashanah, and there's those who have the minig that the moyo does not wipe his mouth from the blood, and he's the one who blows the shofar, so that we have the dam of milah together with the mitzvah of shofar. This is what the Taz brings down in this sif, cotton base. However, if you can't bring the tinok to the shul, and you have to go to the house of the child, they don't want to wait. You don't have to wait with have them tircha the tzibur, but rather you do the bris after everyone has left the shul and gone to their home, and those who are going to the bris go to the bris. We have concluded Simen Tuf Kupei Dalet.